I'm continuing to work my way through Mark and the Greek text of Mark, reading the Greek, doing a grammatical analysis, followed by brief commentary. And it reads, this is the calling of Levi now. We have looked at the healing of the paralytic, and now Mark goes on with the calling of Levi. Kai exelthen palen paraten thalasan. Kai pascha aklas erkata prasautan. Kai adidaskin autus. And he came out again alongside the sea, and all the crowd was coming to him, and he was teaching them. Exelthen is the aorist indicative active third person singular from exergamai. He came out again alongside the sea, and all the crowd. Erkatai is from ergamai. It is your imperfect indicative middle third person singular from ergamai. So all the crowd was coming to him. Um, and he was teaching them. Didaskein is from didasko. It is the imperfect indicative active third person singular from didasko. So all the crowd was coming um, to him, and he was teaching them. So Jesus is teaching as the crowd comes to him, and we're told then in verse 14, Kai paragon edan lewin, tan tu aphaiu, kathemanon epita telonion, kai lege auto, akaluthe moi, kai anastas e kaluthe san autu. And going along, he saw Levi, the son of Alphaeus, sitting at the custom house for taxes, and he says to him, "Follow me." And rising, when he arose, he followed him. Paragon is from parago. It is the present participle nominative masculine singular from parago. So going along, he saw Levi. Aden is your aorist indicative active third person singular from to see from harao. So he saw Levi, the son of Alphaeus, Kathamenon, sitting at the custom office. Kathamenon is from kathemi. It is your participle, the present middle participle accusative masculine singular from kathema. So he was sitting at the toll office, and he says to him, lege, of course, is your present indicative active third person singular from lego, akaluthe moi, from akalutheo, follow me. We're looking at an imperative, a present imperative second person from masculine from akalutheo. Follow me, and it's amazing. Immediately, and when he arose and followed him. Anastas is your participle from anistemi. It's the aorist participle nominative masculine singular from anistemi. So arising, he followed him. Akalu thesin is from akalu theo, aorist indicative active third person singular from akalu theo. So when he arose, he followed him, and it came to pass, kai ganata kata kestai auton in teoikia autu. And it came to pass when he was sitting in his house, Kai paloi talonai kahamar taloi. Suna neketa to Yesu. Kai tois mate taisautu. Esan gar paloi. Kai ekaluthun alto. Came to pass to sit with reference to him. Uh, to recline here is from kata kemai. It is your infinitive middle. Came to pass as he was reclining, to recline with reference to him. Altan is an accusative of general reference following the infinitive. So it came to pass that he was sitting, or as he was reclining, we could say. And it's a middle infinitive, present middle infinitive from kata kemai, in his house, that many tax collectors and sinners were coming, or were reclining, I should say, with Jesus. Suna nekenta is your imperfect indicative perfect indicative third person plural from sunana kemai, perfect imperfect indicative active third person plural from sunana kemai. So they were reclining um, with Jesus and with his disciples, for they were many and they followed him. A son is your imperfect indicative active third person plural from a me. So they were many, there were many, and they were following him. From akalutheo, your imperfect indicative active third person plural from akalutheo. They were following him. And then the scribes and the Pharisees appear. Kai hoi grammates to ton pharisaion edantes kai estee meta ton harmartolon kai telonon elegan tois mathetais autu. Hati meta ton telonon kai harmartolon estee. And the scribes and the Pharisees, when they saw that he is eating with sinners and tax collectors, were saying, notice Idantes is from charao again, the aorist participle nominative masculine plural from charao. So when they saw that he is eating as one of these presents showing vividness in Mark in the way it's in the present here, that he is eating from esteo, present indicative active third person singular, with sinners and tax collectors, then they were saying to his disciples, another imperfect indicative active third person plural from lego. They were saying to his disciples that with tax collectors and sinners he eats. Esthe again, present indicative active third person singular from estheo, to eat. He is eating. And then Jesus makes a statement. Kai akusas ha Jesus lege altois. Hate ukrean ekusin hoi is skuantes yatru al hoi kakos ekantes. Uk eothen kalesai dekaius ala hamartolus. And when Jesus heard, he is saying to them, again, notice akusas is from akuo. It is your aorist infinitive nominative masculine singular from akuo. So when Jesus heard, he says to them, lege again is just your present indicative active third person singular from lego. So he says to them that those that are healthy, those that are well, are not having need of a physician. Ekusin is your present indicative active third person plural from echo. And the ones who are healthy, iskuo, is the root. It is a articular participle, present participle, nominative, masculine plural from iskuo. So they that are healthy are not having need of a physician, but the ones who are having illness or the ones who are sickly. Kakos is the adverb being meaning sickly or sick. Ekontes is your present participle nominative masculine plural from echo. So the ones who are sick are the ones that have need of a physician. Actually, no one wants to go to a physician unless they're sick. And so Jesus is going to those that have need, the tax collectors and the sinners. And so this paragraph concludes, Ukeothen kalesai dekaius Allah harmartolus. I came not to call the righteous, but sinners. Eothon is your aorist indicative active first person singular from ergamai. I did not come to call. Kalesai is the aorist infinitive active from kaleo. You think of the lusai would be the luo modern, or can I say model of the aorist infinitive if we were using luo. So I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners. So here we have the call of Levi, and we have the importance that Jesus puts on calling sinners. We're all sinners in need of a physician spiritually. And that spiritual physician, Mark is telling us, is Jesus.